Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's So Funny, where, it's not too loud, right? I don't know. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me see. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great start to your week. I'm just here chilling. I know I have a couple of, I don't know, I guess, appointments the next couple days. I have a doctor's appointment, another interview. I had an interview for one job, and everything seemed to be going through. They were like taking me on and all that, and apparently they needed like a drug test done, a certain type of drug test that like wasn't offered close to me, and I'm like, with my anxiety and stuff, I can't really like go too far. So it was like an instant drug test instead of just like a regular drug test. And dude, I'm fine with like a urine drug test. I'll pass that 100 times out of 100. I love peeing in a cup. I love peeing everywhere. Peeing feels so good to me. I'm not saying I should pee very often because I feel like I love peeing, but man, my piss has been smelling like bad lately. It's probably just from what I drink. But I, you know, I couldn't take that test, so I can't really take that job, which sucks. Not that it doesn't pay too well, but at least it's like a paying job, whatever. So I'm applying another job, so hopefully they have different piss tests. Because, I can only take a certain piss test at this certain drug test area, not an instant one because they don't have the proper equipment. But that's my rant for that for the day, I guess. Let me see. We go to the news. Here's a headline. Chicago holds Radius City for ninth straight years. LA takes number 2 spot from New York. Orkin. Okay, I was like, who the fuck is taking these surveys? And it's Orkin. The Orkin man. Orkin man. You remember that when you would call Orkin man? I remember my mom years ago would call the Orkin man because we would have rats in our house. The house that I like pretty much grew up in, there in my hometown, and we had rats just because the house was like falling apart. And I remember back then the Orkin man was like expensive as fuck. Not that exterminators still aren't pretty pricey, but you can kind of there's like a competition now where you can call a lot of different people and get different price quotes. Whereas back then, especially in a small town, try that in a small town, it was just like the Orkin man or maybe one other pest company. And so like they had it on lockdown, the prices, so it was like real expensive. And I remember just having rats. There was this closet in my room. Well, it wasn't my room. It was the room we would play video games in. But there was this closet we would never open because it was the closet like behind where the plumbing was in the restroom, and there would just be that was like the home for the rats, like the unnamed home for the rats. So when you would like go to the restroom, they'd like, or you'd take a shower, you would hope they wouldn't like poke their heads out, or you'd have to like kind of make noises to scare them back into it. And yeah, it was it was like a mutual relationship, but it was still frustrating. And then I remember, dude, there was this time we had what were they? Was it fleas? I remember one time in my room that I slept in, we had fleas, and that was bad. Like where we'd fucking like be in the bed fine, and then you'd put like your legs down to the floor, and suddenly fleas would start biting you. So you had to fucking almost play what is it? Don't touch the floor, like the floor is lava, because fucking fleas were just like everywhere. Oh, it's making me itch now. But yeah, I've dealt with a lot of pests in my life. It's not fun, but whatever. I'm in a good spot now. Oh, sorry for being tired. I just woke up. Oh my god. Here's another headline: Bitcoin soars to 1.5 year high. Where it's 10% up, and I guess that's good. I don't know. I just thought I would read it. Ether is also up 6 months or 6% higher, hitting a 2 month high. Which again, I guess that's good. I don't know. I know this shit could fall drastically and go up drastically. So who cares? Besides, I'm broke anyways. I don't even have regular cash. I had some money adding up from eBay, and then my fucking niece's Nintendo Switch subscription came out of my PayPal, so I have to fucking pay that. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot about it. Where it's like the yearly subscription of $50, you know. So I'm like, fuck, man. Like, at least she plays the Switch, so that's good. It's not like a waste of money. Here's another headline: Museum to fix waxwork smacked down by the rock. Ah, I see what they did there. That's funny. There we go. I wasn't throwing up, I was burping. So yeah, this like French museum is working on a waxwork of the rock, and it doesn't look like it's Madame Tussauds. It's just like Greven behind it. And it's the Greven Museum in Paris revealed a life-size figure of The Rock, and it's like rowdy white complected, like Vin Diesel white complected. And you know, everyone's like, "Oh my God, they're whitewashing the star." And even The Rock was like, you need to fix my wax figure, starting with the skin color." And you know, they're apologizing for it, because you know they didn't mean it. Like, well, what is it here? Oh, they blame the skin tone on the lighting issue, but says they're working like diligently to fix it with fans' expectations. You know, I'm looking like at a picture of The Rock in lighting, and I can kind of see what they're saying. Like, he does look pretty rowdy, white complected, like when there are a lot of lights on him, like in a studio. So I can I could see that. You know, I actually can see that being the issue. I mean, when I first saw this fucking wax figure, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is rowdy. Like, they want to make him a white guy, you know. But whenever they said, "Oh, we're sorry, we blamed it on the lighting issue," and I'm looking at him in lights, I'm like, okay, I could see that actually being true. Lights they blind me. Um. So yeah, that makes sense, but it's pretty funny. I'll put a little picture in the thing if you're on YouTube. It's or just look it up. The Rock's wax figure. Yeah, it's super like Vin Diesel white. Finally, on our news side of things, Squid Game: The Challenge release date, trailer, what to know about Netflix's reality show, and let's see, when does it premiere? Will premiere on Netflix on November 22nd, and it will release weekly through December 6th. So they're doing a Squid Game: The Challenge, which, you know, as we know, fucking MrBeast did it like already. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people will watch this. Don't get me wrong, but MrBeast already did it. I'm just wondering if they're gonna like do any better, do any worse, if they're just gonna borrow his fucking sets, you know, to do it. I wonder how it's gonna be, but I mean, It says the competition is filmed in the United Kingdom. That's interesting. Even though it's a Korean challenge and I wonder if it's with with Americans or with I don't know. No, they all look like they're the same race. I wonder if they're all UKians or whatever you call them, United Kingdomers. But yeah, that's the news, and another day of existing. I know I have a call to take in a little while of what I think I would get a doctor to call me, and they're just not even doing a checkup. It's just like, oh, how are you? They're just asking how I am. Okay, that's cool. That's all we need to know. Thank you. You're fine. Even though I have crippling anxiety and rowdy high blood pressure, where my eyeballs hurt in the night. I cry a lot. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for listening. Again, That's All Funny is available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. We are also on YouTube. Just search youtube.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Excuse me. For, stuff there as well as videos. And other stuff. Video interviews of the podcast, And if you want to help support the podcast, you can check out the Patreon, where we release episodes early, or bonus stuff there. It's Lorenzo. What is it? Patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola, or just search That's All Funny on Patreon. $5 a month gets you everything, and that's it. Just the one tier. I appreciate if you'd help support that, because YouTube's got me demonetized. Freaking YouTube. Damn, curse you, YouTube. Try to get back on there, but whatever. And I want to... What else do I want to throw? Hope you catch it. Check out the website, retrohorror.com, for, what is it? The merchandise. You can buy art prints, t-shirts, and sticker packs of That's All Funny, or if you want to commission some art from a great artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram. He does all the art for the show. He's a great artist, Bret Hart of graphic art. So hit up if you need any art done for your business and or pleasure. But again, I want to thank you for listening. Take care and have yourselves a great week. Take care. Bye. I need